Hi guys, welcome to Late Night with Nine, our unity candle for each one of us. I will say I am suffering with a really bad headache. I've had it since I finished the reading with Marie at Marie's table, and I just feel like there's something going to be happening this week. I need to read on it even though I have a headache. But let me just say thank you to Marie, Sheila, and Scott for inviting me to Marie's table. We had over 1,400 people join us. It was fantastic. I don't know what it is about myself and live reads, but unfortunately that video wasn't able to go out. So for anybody who caught it, I hope you enjoyed it. For anybody who didn't, I'm just as disappointed. So I thought, you know what? With this headache of mine, there must be, like, it's just energy based. Like, I'm not sick, I feel fine. I usually get tension headaches or really bad migraines when something really big is going on. And, you know, my life is pretty the same as what it has been for the last few months. Nothing in my life should be causing this headache. So I just went, okay, you know what? I am going to get on just for a few minutes, do a quick little read. I always do it on Sundays anyway, to do a read on what's going to be Donald Trump's week. I think this week has been absolutely crazy. I don't know how Donald Trump is still standing, because anybody who had any kind of moral compass, any kind of heart, any human emotion would just be feeling so awful. And yet that man is out there, don't wear a mask, coronavirus is over. It's like, wow, guys, wow. So July is coming soon. We're still going to be in retrograde for the first 2 weeks of July. So, my darlings, please stay home, stay safe, wear a mask, take your vitamin D, take your vitamins, do everything you can to social distance and make sure you're staying safe, because for the first 2 weeks of July, it's still in retrograde. It's still a time where the illness can really affect us. So let's be careful. And then once we get out of that retrograde and we go into the end of July, we're going to see some things change. We're going to see some things about the virus change. I think that once we get through July and we get into August, I think there will be a little lull there. We've talked about that before, but let's just have a look and see what Donald Trump's week is going to look like. So let's pick a card for the overall feeling of this week for Donald Trump. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, he's in big trouble. There's going to be huge upheaval. There's going to be financial issues. This is going to be a time of wow. Like, this is the feeling for the overall reading. This means July is going to be fireworks, and not just on the 4th of July. Donald Trump is not prepared for what is going to be coming for him. This is, he feels abandoned. He feels like everything's falling apart, but yet he's going to keep trudging forward. And this, to me, money. I think that his taxes, money, the deal with the soldiers, the whole 9 yards, it's all just going to be coming out. Oh, Lord, let's look for 5 cards to represent this first week and see. Because if we've got the Tower, guys, we got trouble coming. Let's see. Okay, guys. Okay. First card out, we've got the Ten of Swords. So Donald Trump is going to have so many things coming out and afflicting him this week. It's going to be mind-boggling. He is going to be hit. Several things are going to hit him at once. It is the end, but yet He's looking for a plan. He's looking for support. He's looking for a way to try to get around this. For whatever reason, he is still going forth and trying to figure out, how can I balance out what I want to get done and try to back these other negative things coming, because he just doesn't see reality. He doesn't see that his numbers are going down. He won't believe them. He doesn't believe that COVID is affecting people. He is going to be looking to somebody to help him. He's going to be looking to somebody for a partnership, for some way of being able to get himself out of this. He is looking to somebody in the legal field who he's going to say, look, I'm blocked here, unblock me. He's going to say, look, I don't want my taxes coming out, figure out a way to make it stop. There's going to be some kind of kerfuffle that's coming forth. He's tired. His heart is not in this. He's ready to leave, but for some reason, there's something that is being held over him that's forcing him to stay. This week is going to be a week of huge discoveries. We are going to have there's something coming down the pike, and I wouldn't be shocked if something about his taxes are going to be coming down, that somehow he's going to be trying to figure out a way to try. He's going to know they're going to want to let him out to somebody, and he's going to look to Burr or somebody to try to, push his thumb of weight on it. He's not ready to give up. So let's look at the outcome. What's going to be the result for this week for Donald Trump? What's the result for Donald Trump for this week? Okay, so he's going to trudge on. He's going to keep going. He feels like he's being challenged, and he feels like, it's sort of like me against them, and I know I'm right. But if you look at strength here, you see that she's holding on to the line, but and he has a chain around his neck, but it's not a tight chain. And I got a feeling that this could be that somebody that Trump relies on, somebody of importance, might leave him this week or this month. It's going to be somebody that he's going to be surprised. That's going to be the unexpected thing that's going to come. Ooh, maybe, I get like, oh my goodness, guys. Oh, something big's coming our way. Oh, okay. For us, for you and I, what do we need to tend with? How can we, what is our week going to look like? What's our week going to look like? The strength card for Trump, because that's his final week, that could mean that he's going to be dealing with a legal issue. I just strongly feel that the energies for Trump and his finances are going to be huge this month. This month is going to be the month where we're going to get some huge revelations. And the first card I picked was a tower, and that's a 7. July is the month of 7. 7 is the spiritual movement. That's the spiritual, it's the universe. For us, I got the 8 of Swords. So we, as a community, are going to feel restricted. We're going to feel shocked by all these things that are going to be coming out about Donald Trump, even though we're going to know about some of them we're not. There's going to be revelations coming out that are just going to blow our minds. This is telling us to protect ourselves, protect your thoughts, protect you, because this is going to happen and we'll get through it, but you have a choice of, are you going to get through it with strength, or are you going to feel imprisoned in this and feel like you don't have a voice? And we're also still in the retrograde. So for the first couple of weeks in July, really be careful. Take your vitamin D. Wear your masks. This is telling me that, hey, we're still under some restrictions, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that we are not going to want to see. But these are things that are holding us back, are holding us from having the euphoria of a new world. This is the start of the awakening, and it's going to be huge. Okay, so there's going to be, wow, guys, July is going to be a humdinger, humdummer. Well, I guess, yeah, it might be a bit of a humdummer because Trump, for whatever reason, there's something he needs to accomplish, and it's almost like I'm so scared to say it, but it's like you can't blame Putin, you can't blame Barr, you can't blame all the people around Donald Trump for who he is. And it's almost like he is just going to see this through, that he has some kind of pact that he has to see this through. There's a reason for him being here. And I know we've talked about the spiritual and everything else, but it's almost like a destiny, and it's like it's so much bigger than what we know, because the energies are just so strong. So I know it's all going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We have each other. We have a platform to come together and console each other, because we're going to be going through some rough waters, but we're going to be okay. So July, buckle up, guys. July is going to be one crazy month. So, all right. Wishing you light for your darkness. Thank you for spending the time with me. And thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and comments. I appreciate each and every one of them. Thank you. Take care.